We're aiming to cross the Atlantic in roughly 20 days. That's about 3 weeks out in the sea with absolutely nothing around us but water.
We are 5 on this boat. We got about 100 meters squared of living surface area with plenty of food and water.
At this season, we benefit from the trade winds. These winds will push us from east to west. No crazy maneuvers, no crazy conditions.
Meaning that really, if everything goes as expected, the biggest challenge might just be to stay busy for the next 3 weeks.
It's been 4 days now since we left the Canaries. We're making really good progress. And I'm very glad because I'm getting into a really good rhythm.
I do sports in the morning, smash work in the afternoon, play plenty of Catan with the boys, eat great food, the weather is pink, the sky at night is absolutely beautiful.
I needed this trip to start well so far I'm having a great time. So, what is it like to sail across the Atlantic?
1. Constant movement.
We're moving forward on a surface of water which is moving all the time. Up and down, side to side. It's non-stop.
2. Very loud sounds. Outside we hear the waves and the wind blowing into our ears all day long. 3. Blue. Nothing else but water all around us.
I miss trees.
4. Small living surface area.
To be fair, I'm very lucky to be on a catamaran. It has a lot more space than many other sailboats.
I'm also very glad to be on board with really nice people. I wouldn't imagine being stuck with people I wouldn't get along with for 3 weeks. 5. Slow pace. You've got this goal in mind and it's very far, so I've learned how to be patient. 6. Fear. Your mind likes to play games with you.
What if I hit another boat at night, or like a floating container, or get caught in a storm, or even if the boat breaks because of a fat wave?
So, why do it?
First, I wanted this trip to be as carbon-free as possible, at least until I get on the other side of the ocean. And I also wanted to see what it was like to travel like they used to back in the old days, before machines and stuff. To see what it's like to have all this time in between 2 destinations. Guys, we just hit the halfway point, so here's my 2 favorite moments so far. That storm we got into, it was nothing too crazy, but nonetheless, for 24 hours, we got hit by 40 knots winds, loads of rains, and big waves. And secondly, we've got a legend on this boat. She planned out a Miss Atlantic contest, and us 3 boys had to dress up in girls and fight for that trophy. I had the privilege to win. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. The contest followed up with some wild party. It felt incredible to sing songs and get hammered in the middle of the Atlantic. Over the next few days, the routine started to set itself. The days started to look more and more similar. Sometimes I would forget for moments we were even in the middle of the Atlantic. Guys, it's pretty crazy. At first I was quite worried about this trip, being out here for 3 weeks in the middle of the ocean. But lately, for the past few days, I've been really enjoying every bit of this trip. We've only got a few more days to go now, so it's a good time for me to share with you what this trip has helped me with. Hopefully by now you've understood that although I'm doing this journey in incredibly comfortable conditions, it still remains an adventure. At least for someone who has never sailed before, it's been a real step out of my comfort zone. And the biggest thing that it has taught me is about our capacity to control our personal experiences through our mental state. I've promised myself to approach everything about this trip with only positivity, and by doing that I've enjoyed every bit, even when I had to wake up in the middle of each night to do my shift, or when I was tired of the constant noise and movement of the boat. So sure, I'm very privileged to have done it in these conditions, but nonetheless that's what I take home after this trip, and it will definitely influence the way I approach things from now on. Alright guys, this is the 3rd and final episode on the Atlantic crossing. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks a lot for tuning in. The next step is Martinique Island and many more content to come. So thanks a lot, and I'll see you on the next one.